All right, take three. Enough of that. Enough of the funny business. I'm skitzFITZZ. Welcome to my casual channel where I will be probably posting some stuff. I don't know. I've come from a streaming background. I've got all the setup. Got the Shure SMB 7 SMB, something like that mic. I've got all the PC and everything, and I just want to create some stuff. What credentials do I have for SUPERCOACH, may you ask? None. Played it for... Every year I jump in and play it, but I just wing my team, and then I'm over it by week one. But this year, I've missed it. It's probably something to do with the pandemic and the way that the season finished last year. I'm a big Tigers fan. Been itching for round one. And you may hear my raspy voice. I did go to round one. Draw. Very interesting. I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. And I seen that coming. Maybe not a draw, but I always feel like I hate playing round one. Game one, round one. I always feel like Richmond already have 100,000 members. So I always feel like they want to make round one an absolute thriller. You know, not saying... Actually, I am saying that. No, I'm not saying that. But I feel like with a few decisions, it stuffs up momentum. But you know what? I rewatched the replay as well. Look, there was a few moments where, you know, I felt like we were getting robbed some frees, but I watched the replay and Carlton missed some too, and it was actually a pretty good game. Bit scrappy, bit sloppy, but you know, I'll at the end of it, I really didn't want to lose it. And when Lynchy kicked that goal and we got the draw, I was like, I'll take that. Thank you very much. 2 points, you beauty. We did not lose. Also, how good was Collingwood last night? Again, as a Tiger fan, you know, all you people that Stewart out there, you know, I feel really sorry for you, Stewart. You know, I really hope, I hope he can get himself right to face Richmond so we can get him back for Prestia. Don't get me started on that. Prestia was knocked out, concussed on the ground. Stretcher come on the ground. Ball's going over Prestia back and forth. Nobody wants to stop the play. And of course, I think it was Tommy Hawkins kicks a goal, or Jeremy Cameron, they kick a dog goal, and we lose the game by under a kick. But yeah, had a lot of upcoming redemption towards the finals last year. Really want to get Sydney. Felt like we got robbed with free kicks then as well. Sydney and Geelong especially, and then for them to go on and win the flag. Anyway, new year, new us, new everybody, new SUPERCOACH side. This is my side right here. I've over the last 3 weeks, I've watched a lot and subscribed and followed to a lot of legends out in this community. Who we got? We got the SUPERCOACH Insiders. I really like those guys. SUPERCOACH with DR. He's a legend, isn't he? What an infectious smile he has. Abs Magic. The Skodfather. Hilarious. Oh, I love everything about his channel. Hippo. He's really good. Got a few tips off him. I think the backline. I'm changing my team. And the thing is, I've got all this information, and you know, you go with your own intuition, your gut feel, but it's really good having these guys, all these stat nerds. I mean that in a nice way. I can't pay it. Like I tried to watch some preseason game. I couldn't do it. My attention span, the quality of camera, you know, they're up on a scissor lift, max height. You had Dermot Burden. I lost interest, and so I'm just trusting the advice, especially with the rookies, and I've been out of the system for a while. I haven't really done like try to do SUPERCOACH strategically. So I feel like I've learnt a lot in the last 2 weeks. So I guess that's what my channel can be, or what value I bring. If you because literally spent I've had like a day off work and just watched video after podcast after. I'll be at work, with my headphones in, listening to. I should get my Spotify up. I really want to. Actually, I can get my Spotify up. Where is it? Where's podcast? Oh, Doctor SUPERCOACH, SUPERCOACH Edge. Those guys are grouse. I was anything that had SUPERCOACH. I was all about. Oh, my friend Daniel Wakeham's got his own podcast called The Corner of the Round Table. If you're into podcasts, check that out. It's all things sports, and they got this guru. I forgot his name, but he's a guru punter. I think his family's all in horse breeding and stuff and racing, and he just knows. It just comes out with some good tips and tricks. So that's a good Aussie podcast if you want to get involved in that. But I'm going off topic. Yeah, got all the information, and I feel like with my first couple of people, Doherty, all right, Hopper, you're gone. You're gone. I had hope for, what, I jumped on that bandwagon because FOMO. I didn't want to miss out in case he boomed. To be honest, I don't even remember, like, I don't even know his face. I just the name rang a bell, like, good player. Taranto, it reminds me a lot of how I used to play. Oh, watch me hits. You see my head getting bigger. Just good, hard in and under, and just, you're going at full pace and you just get the ball long. You don't really have too much time. It doesn't have to be the prettiest, but you get it long, you follow it up, you get another kick, and I really like him at the Tigers. But scoring wise, he'll stay in. Bruin, gone. Probably not his fault. They had him on the wing and a lot of time on the bench. Lots of time on the bench. Again, that was a FOMO pick. I did also have Fife, but I don't trust that injury. And then Cunnington, I had him in, but it's going to be 38 today or some shit. So I was like, show me first. Show me first, and then might get you in. But I'll tell you what, I reckon, and I'm so upset because I should go to the thing. Floston, Rioli. Oh, Rioli's in. I was, because I'm learning all the mid price and that and value, but I think the Abs Magic hit on there. It's a backsman. The backmen score so well this year. Running off half back. Sard, Doherty. What was it? Sard, Doherty. I'm going to get better with this. Wiedering. I had Wiedering in my team. 300,000. I was like, thinking back, I'm like, Wiedering, did he like get injured or something? And like that stuffed up Carlton start of the year. But they'd done really well without him. And then he come back and, man, missed that one. Sorry, let me just crack this. I've lost my voice from screaming at the footy. Give me 1 sec. But yeah, Daniel Rioli's coming in. I'm going to squeeze him in after this round. Who else was I thinking? I won't go too much calling Carlton. But who have we got today playing? Hopefully we can make some scores. And a shout out my mate Rob, who I got him on board with a week to go on SUPERCOACH. He's like, oh yeah, I miss SUPERCOACH. We've got our sports bet group and stuff. Love having a tip, having a bet. But got him on board, and he was telling me his team, and I was like, no, you change this guy. Trust me, I've done all the research. Sorry, I keep looking at myself. Ooh. I don't know how to edit that out too. My bad. I've done all the research. Trust me. Get all these rookies. Nah, you need to make money on your back line here. Don't worry about the backs. He's projected to get over 2,000 already, and it's been 2 games in. and I'm projected to get 16. Oh, you know what? I've doing a little loophole trick today. I want to see how Sheasel goes. See if he can get 60 or something. But Green's playing full forward, so Sheasel's gonna have to do something nice to give me that score. So it's gonna be hot. Marvel, the roof's gonna be closed. Yeah, but here's my team. No doubt it's similar to yours and everyone else's in the community. I thought my midfield was pretty state. You know, Doherty, Ridley, Jones. Hopefully Jones can do well. Jimby. I had Wilmot, and then I was really off McKenna, but I guess he's got the experience, and you know, hopefully he can just get us something good and something salvageable. But yeah, you know, even Green. I haven't watched too much of Green. I'm on the hype train with this one. I don't want to miss out, so I just went it. How much is he? How much is he worth? You know, I can always sideways trade him. Warple. I really wanted Newcomb, but from all my research, it's not good value. But I reckon with that missing hole in Hawthorn's midfield, missing holes, he already had the role last year, but I reckon from the games that I watch, was he more like, I just reckon he's going to be the number one, free reigns. I reckon his possession's going to be a lot better. It's his third year in this, second and a half year in the system. And, you know, he's got, who's that superstar's number for the Hawks? Oh, blanking. Yeah, well, please, if you like the content so far and you like slurry words and forgetfulness, you know, maybe subscribe. I probably wouldn't like the video. Maybe don't subscribe. If you see a few more and you're like, hey, this guy keeps popping up, you're all right, then maybe do it. Probably not now, but English, I had Wits. I didn't want to have Darcy because they're both playing in the same game. Like, I know they probably can both score all right, but you know, he's playing Melbourne. He's going to be with their four tools. With their four tools, he's going to be solely ruck. You know, maybe have a little breather here and there. So, he's injury prone. Maybe I'll get rid of him. Actually, where are they playing? Are they playing on the MCG? Because if they're playing on the MCG and, like, there was a lot of slip over injuries. Yeah, I was feeling for Geelong last night. Even a lot of them were, like, step on ankles and I can say shit, can't I? I can say shit. And shit like that. But, yeah, you know, pretty suspicious. You know, I know Richmond and Carlton played on it, but maybe they were so cautious, and maybe that's why it was only a 58-point game. You know, maybe they knew, they're like, oh, don't go too hard. It's only round one. We don't want injuries. And you're seeing that in first quarter, it was, you know, stalemate kind of thing. Second quarter, and I was like, just wait till third quarter. That's when things really get, you know, they let the leash off. And then yeah, it got a bit more exciting towards the end. But yeah, Collingwood Carlton just went for it. Collingwood they knew they deserved the spot in the grand final. They knew, you know, they beat Geelong as well. They knew, and that's why I was suspicious as well. Oh, maybe my channel is going to be a conspiracy channel, because let me lay this one on you. All right, Chris Scott, the coach of the Cats, his twin brother Brad Scott was the head of the Umpires Association or something like that. There were a lot of rule changes and misinterpretations, and it was just a painful year to watch. And Richmond really copped. Maybe I'm biased because Richmond, but go look at the stats. We got absolutely reamed with for frees against and for. Which really hurts momentum, you know, like it's not match fixing or anything. Like it's a 50-50 kind of thing. It's like, just let the game go. Like on both ways. But Geelong are a protected species, and like, I think that's. I have, I have a. It's jealousy. I'm jealous because they got like your Richmond is Richmond, Collingwood is Collingwood, all a little town within a town. But Geelong is a massive area, a massive whole. That's like imagine having all the Victorian teams as one team. You know, that's Geelong, and I reckon they get looked after because they sell so many badges. They make so much money for the AFL that, and they've been so strong for so long because they just make the money. And now, you know, Richmond set the standards for 100,000 members plus, and it felt like as soon as that happened, you know, they've got the flag, they got 100,000 members. You know, they don't need any extra help. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there, and now I really lost it. What was I talking about? Geelong. Oh, let's not ramble on too much about Geelong. But what were we talking about? We're talking about the game. And sorry, unfortunately, I don't know how to edit stuff out. So we'll just, if that comes back to me, we will talk more on that. But that's what I wanted to know. So I'm worried about the ruckman, Timmy English. They are playing at the MCG. Maybe there's a hot tip for you. I'm changing Timmy English out of my side for fear of injury with that turf. And Sean Darcy, you are in. You are in just purely because of that. Purely because of that. Like, I know maybe it's going to have another day or two to set. A day or two, they're playing tonight. But not doing it. Watch him come out with a 150. Bloody bastard. But anyway, that makes me a little bit happier. Give me a little bit more coin. A little bit more coin. But I'm going to be changing my backline to... We'll see how these guys go, but I want more run. And Ridley, I bandwagon that. I heard the value. I haven't even really... you show me a photo of him, I wouldn't be able to pick him out. But he's in there. He's in there. And how many % owned does it say here? Anyway. But, yeah, Braun, you're gone. Zeeble, he's playing off the halfback, I believe. Zeeble right there. That's a good spot. Good position of the ground to dish off the kicks. I really hope he gives me a good score to catch up a little bit. But yeah, that's my team. That's my rant. Yeah, I reckon that's about it. That's a good little start, possibly. Yeah, maybe I'll catch you lattes on the next one. Oh shit, hurry up.